Hi, everyone. I'm Karen Breslin. I'm a candidate for the U.S. Senate. I've been in this race more than a year, and one of my earliest stops was to Pueblo, and I've been down there a few times now. And thank you to those of you who came out and made me feel so welcome. I have warm memories of my times in Pueblo. I'm in this race for the same reason that many of you are doing all of the hard work that you do, that Donald Trump's fascism is not going to prevail on my watch if I can do anything at all about it. I bring to this race decades of experience as a federal employee working for the National Park Service with responsibilities for park planning, communications, and legislation, among other areas. I am a political science professor of some 30 years with emphasis on American government and American law, which I teach to undergraduates. I am an attorney. I've done some civil rights litigation, which includes constitutional law and other public interest areas as well. And before all of that, I was a reporter covering Congress and the executive branch. So I know how our system of government works, and that's why I'm running for federal office in this moment. I also have graduate training in international relations, which gives me some insight into the kinds of situations we're dealing with right now in the war with the war in Iran. I am offering myself for this office because for me, this is a moment that requires moral clarity. It requires that we speak out about the dangers that we are all facing collectively and to defend the communities that are under assault right now, including, of course, the immigrant community. And also because I think this is a moment that requires real credentials and real knowledge about how things actually work. This is not a time, in my estimation, for career politicians who are, really kind of locked in how things have always been done. And that's just not how I think about this moment. I did a meet and greet last night, and one of the folks on the virtual call said, you don't talk like other politicians. And that's because I'm not a career politician. I'm just a person with some deep background in American government and law, wanting to really try to bring what I can bring to bear to this moment of crisis. I need your support to get on the ballot. I caucus and assembly is the only way I get on the ballot. And I think that, you know, we're going to need policy change in this country, and that's going to require people who are not motivated by, kind of climbing the career ladder. We need to defy the special interests. As a reporter, I saw how special interests control Congress and really ensure that Congress spins out the policies that they desire while the rest of us get left behind. And so that's Medicare for all, a fair tax system. We really need to tackle climate change and the environmental problems that plague a lot of communities. So I'm Karen Breslin. Again, I need your support at Caucus and Assembly to get on the ballot. And thank you so much for your time and your kindness over my visits to Pueblo. Thanks.